Dax's place, Daxton Bennick. Was at 19, end of 19. And then most of 20, I did all my riding and testing here, so super nice family. At that minute, Dax was kind of transitioning from super minis into big bikes, and you know, fast forward the last 3 years, and here he is on a Star Yamaha going pro, so they grow up quick. So the two big jumps, let's not do it.
Yeah, no.
All right, perfect. It's funny because I have to get used to like a new version of him, you know, like this past weekend he took such a huge step up that now it's like that new normal, and he keeps wanting to push it, and so I need to manage that a little bit. Because you can ask a lot, you know, you can ask more and more and more, and at some point there's a limit, fine line that I need to find that understanding of like where he's at and control it a little bit.
You want to ride?
Yeah.
Forgot your bike at home.
What?
Forgot the bike at home. Pace wants to ride.
You're trying to be way too fancy way back here. All that. Get the thing on the ground and drive it. You're and you're wheeling. The bumps that you need to really only have to worry about is you've done all your fancy stuff here, then you hit every one of these bumps, you're super slow through the middle, and then you're asking a lot in those bumps at the end, which is typically what this track has done and the level of the riders, because no bumps, like look how far away from the turn are, and there's like braking bumps. And then there's no braking bumps through the part, and then they're just acceleration bumps. I want you to come from the track side of it. So like, I want you to come in with some speed. You're kind of building up speed, and you're not replicating what it normally is. Drive it through the rollers, 4th gear, and then you should be, like from here, like this is where you could actually get it to go like up. You could literally carry the front from that bump over to that bump, and then you can gently accelerate through that middle of the turn right there, because it's so smooth and it's such a good thing. Let's work on that. Kaya, that was much better. Really good. It was perfect. Up a gear higher, down the gear, and then you went, you just real gentle on the throttle. Like that's what you have to do at the races more. And then I want to see you get through this section and then into there. Over here? Yeah. All right. Do that a couple of times. Yeah. speed you were going, that's the speed. And then just on the face, just keep going that speed, and then get over it, get your head over the crossbar. Don't pull back, just get forward, and try to get the backside of it, okay? And it is sandy and soft, so just kind of like brum, brum in the air, like when you're getting ready to land, okay? Give it a try. Just changed the whole lineup on me. You have to go and compress the motorcycle on the face. That's the only thing I'm a little bit worried about. It feels like you have to go faster, but you actually don't have to go faster. It's more just the compressing on the face of it to get the height to get over it. You want to work on the other one, sis? We can see if we can get that other little step up. Do what you were doing, and then I want to correct you. Show me what you do the first time, and then I'll talk to you on it. Hi, I want you to do that same speed. When you get to me, go brah, and then from here go like, just like, and get. Don't go like this. Go like this. Push it like just when you give gas, and it'll pop you right up. Okay. So when you get to me, just go off the face. Okay. Same thing, but be a little bit more looser. Don't be so rigid when you're on with your feet. You'll be really rigid on your feet, and you're like really stuck from your feet to here. It's not faster. All it is now is understanding the compression of it, okay? Compression, and then you kind of lift up, and then you go back down. So, same, get it. Down the backsides. Wow. It must feel so much better than bouncing. Oh my God. In particular, Tate, this is where I feel like you give up a lot of time. You need to start understanding the brake, maximizing the braking zone where all the bumps are. So we need to get better at getting through those bumps, and then getting the thing through the middle of the turn, accelerating, getting the thing laid over and scrubbed, and then on the ground and driving off. If you're here and you're trying to just turn, you're giving up 4 feet of racetrack that you can maintain momentum, speed. Because this is a part of the track that is, it comes off there, and it's one of those things that we give up something. At some point, we have to give it up. You can either come off there and give it up right there, or you can give it up over here, get the thing set up, and then drive it across the middle. So you got to figure out which way works for you. Working on some sections. It's a Wednesday, so we're kind of like midweek. We were busy Monday, Tuesday. I'm not a big believer in like just cramming repetitive stuff in, you know, just like there's a time and a place, I think, for that. From what I've seen from the kids on the weekend, now it's just about like, okay, take kind of all that information and understand some of the things that I think that they can do better, that can help them, you know, continue to evolve, but then also go that speed, but more comfortably and just more easily, really. I'm not that guy that comes in, it's like, all right, you know, it's the midweek, we come out here, we do 15-minute motos, and Tate kind of got tired this past weekend, and it's like, you can't work on fitness on Wednesday. It don't work like that, you know? It's what we do after this weekend when we have a little bit of time off and you got 6 weeks before the next race. That time period that you can really grow and be better. You can just bury yourself and dig a hole more times than not. I've done it. I've made the same mistake. Just controlling that. I just want to see him get a little bit better on corner entry, understanding the braking zone, understanding the braking bumps. Kaya's biggest thing is that she always wants to ride around third. and it's always just kind of peaked out. So I want her to start shifting into fourth. Just, yeah, little things. So that's what we're doing today, is just picking certain sections of the track that makes sense.
Can you hold it?
Where were you going?
Not the crock block. That's for the shot.
That was not for the shot.
Yeah.
No.
Second gear, where Kyra is. Not first gear, the last time you went first gear.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there.
Okay, so you know how we were up in the, you were talking about like getting the bike in the air, remember? Yeah. The coasting that you have right here, you're giving up a lot of ground. The dirt is, it's like you can't get better dirt, Tater, right here. And I'm asking because the dirt's good. If it was California hard pack or Moto 40 hard pack, like you can't ask for the same thing. But you can't ride every track like it's hard pack. Like when the track conditions are there, you gotta go to the max. When you come off over there, Tater, and you're in the air, brum, brum, drive it. I'm gonna stand where I want you to start the braking zone. At that point, if you do it correctly, the momentum from there to there is where you need to be. Now you don't need to ask for big handfuls right here. What you do is then you get at that thing in the rut, and then you just like this, Tate, all the way out of there.
Oh boy.
Fired up.
Sit down right here. When you carry momentum and you get your braking right and you don't pick up the throttle too early and you actually go in there, you're awesome. You're as fast as Tate, but you got to get your braking zone. Sometimes you come in, you go too early on your gear, and then you realize it, and then you try to make up the time loss where you are, and you open the throttle too early, and then that's when it gets to here, and then it starts wanting to go this way when you got to go this way. So even though you've given it up and you understand that, stay true to your fundamentals of getting through the middle smoothly, and then don't be slow there, then mess up the turn here. At least be slow there, understand, okay, next lap I can come in faster, and then be smooth and get the off. Don't try to make up for it and make 2 mistakes in 1 turn. Tater, you're fighting the gears. The understanding of landing, accelerating down the downhill. It seems like, is it hard for you? Like it seems like a lot's coming at you. You're scared, right? Okay, that's the next level. Landing off those, and driving it down there, and understanding, okay, stand, and you got to be in your good stance. Like you're not going on a straightaway, like you're actually coming in. So you get on the gas, and then when you get into it, you stay back, you get the thing, let it do its thing, down the gear, in the turn and out. Your middle to off is really good. It's happening really fast for you, and so then you go down the gear because you want it to slow down. Meaning slow down from, like you can make a lot of noise without going fast. It sucks that I have my experience and I know what you're doing. So you can't cheat. The both of them went slower right here.
It's a lot.
It is, it's a lot, and that's why.
I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm a little scared coming down that hill.
Are you? It was better. Nice. You gotta remember the turning part, Kaya.
What did you work on today?
Working on coming into turns and getting out of turns, but then after that, got it good, and then started flowing, getting pretty fast through them, but 3 people could have passed me. When he's saying like come into the corner, like 3rd thing, I try and do that, and sometimes I mess it up, but next lap, hopefully I can do that.
The next lap after he's telling you to do something, how are you feeling going into that next one?
I feel like I'm kind of mad at myself, like, come on, just do it, it's not that hard. And then get really mad at myself in my head, I'm like, come on, just do it. But yeah, and then he goes and does it, I'm like, bruh, should have done it.
You like whenever your dad shows you up?
Actually, yeah, I'm totally fine with it.
You like when I show you up?
Yeah, I like when you get up.
He's a visual learner, so that didn't surprise me. That's why I want to get a 125, or I need to get a 125 so that I can
Ride Supercross?
Ooh, I don't know that I want to ride a Supercross truck on a 125. Funny because he's picked up on some of the very technical, more challenging things, and he does those quite well. But it's some of the little things that my understanding probably just comes from repetitive riding and years of riding that he doesn't have yet. And those little things are the ones that they're really easy, but sometimes you have to put the effort in those things because 10 little things add up to a big thing. And yeah, some people I think that they concentrate on the bigger things and you miss a lot of those little things. And so that's what I seen this past weekend, is that the speed and technique and the riding that he did was really impressive to me. And it was those little things that he was getting beat up on. So that's what we worked on today. So I was really proud of both him and Sis today, because that stuff's not fun. Like, I think that's probably the biggest thing that you see, is that they also just want to ride and they just want to do motos, but sometimes it's like breaking down the simpler things and getting the most out of those. So anyway, it was a good day. I was proud of him.
He can relax. He can